Hey Craftinistas, welcome back to my channel. So have you ever seen these types of products and then wonder how they're made? Well, you can stop wondering because these products were created by what's called a dropshipper or a print-on-demand company. And in order to have them print them for me, I created digital paper. And in order to create the digital paper, I also created my own seamless pattern. And so today what I'm going to show you how to do is how to create your own custom seamless patterns, and I'll also show you how you can design your own digital paper using Photoshop. So I actually have a special treat for you guys. The paper that I'm going to create today is actually available on my website as a free download. It is called the Afro Crown Digital Paper. You can download it and use it for personal use an unlimited number of times or commercial use up to 500 units with attribution to me. So go ahead to my website at rakisha.com and search Afro Crown Digital Paper to download a copy today. And while you're there, be sure to get a copy of my ebook, The Craftinista's Guide to Dropshipping, which includes a full list of all the vendors that I use to create my print-on-demand and my dropship products. So we're going to go ahead and open Photoshop so we can create the digital paper. But first we have to create the pattern. So we're going to create a new document and size it by the pixels. So it's going to be 600 by 600 pixels. But I'm going to name it because I'm trying to be a good little tutorial creator, and I'm going to give this a name. So that way it's going to make it easier for me to figure out which document I'm working in and which document I'm pasting in. So it's 600 by 600 pixels with 300 DPI and a transparent background. So we'll go ahead and click create. And we're starting with a blank slate. So first step is to find the shape you want to use. By the way, I'm warning y'all, don't be like me. Keep your files organized so you can find your stuff easily. Every day I tell myself I'm going to get better, and every day I stray further from grace. So keep your files organized. Anyway, I'm going to use this girl braid silhouette file, and I'm going to insert the shape. And once I do that, you'll see it's created in another document. So I'm going to hit Control A and then Control A, and then I'm going to select the edit and the copy merged option. And then I'm going to paste it in the new document that we created. So I'm going to click paste, and holy smokes, that's huge. This is way bigger than we need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to size it the old school way. And I'm just going to size it down so that it actually fits inside the page. And the goal here is to get your initial shape in the middle of the document. So you want to try to align it in the center as much as you possibly can. And you can play around with it, adjust it, play with the little circle thingies to make it bigger or smaller. I am not a formally trained graphic designer, so I don't know the formal name. So circle thingies works because they're circle. So we want to put the shape in the middle of the page, adjust it, play around with it until you're comfortable with it being centered. And then next, we're going to add a filter. So you're going to select filter from your options and then scroll down to other and then select offset, just like the Migos guy. So you're going to set it to -300 horizontal and -300 vertical, and make sure that the wraparound option is selected as well. And you can already see it's starting to take shape. So you see that the girl silhouette is now in the four corners of the page as opposed to being in the middle. And I actually want to add something more. So I'm going to add a crown to mine. And again, I'm going to search for the file. And I see that this crown is yellow, so I already know I need to change the color because I want all of my shapes to be black. So what I'll do is use the select tool to select all the yellow parts. And then I'm going to fill it with black because, like I said, I want my pattern to be all black shapes. You can make yours colorful if you want. That's perfectly fine. You can make it your own. So I'm going to fill this with black. So now my crown is black. And the same deal here, I'm going to press Control A to select it and then edit, copy merged. And then I'm going to go back to our pattern file and I'm going to click paste. Size it again the old school way. And I'm going to try to get this in the middle of all the girl silhouettes. And I want to make it a little bigger. Now you could paste the same shape here, like I could have done the girl silhouette again, and that would be okay. Or you can use something different. It's totally up to you. So you're gonna adjust it so it's in the center. And I'm officially happy with the way this pattern looks. So what I'll do is I'm going to select edit and scroll to define pattern. Now you got to give your pattern a name. And I'm going to call this the sample crown silhouette paper. That's simple enough, right? So I'll click OK. So now we have our seamless pattern. And I'm starting to get distracted by these tabs. So I'm going to close one of them. I think I'll close the crown. I might close, do I want to close the silhouette girl? I'll keep the silhouette girl. All right, so next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the pattern into a new document. So we're going to create a new document, click File, New, to create your new document. And then we're going to size this document in inches instead of pixels. So we're going to change that from pixels to inches. And the document size is going to be 12 by 12. This actually gives you a lot of cushion for making different designs. So whether you're going to use it for a print on demand site like a drop shipper, then it gives you a lot of cushion to do that. So make sure it says 300 DPI, a transparent background, and then I'm going to call this silhouette crown paper. Simple enough. So then after that, you'll click create. And this is your blank digital paper. That's what you see here. So next I'm going to insert the pattern into a layer. So click layer, click new fill layer, and then select pattern. And then you can click OK. If you want to name it, you can, but I'm not going to. So click OK. And as you can see, it's already inserted the pattern that we just created into the document. So you can click OK. You don't need to make any adjustments at this point. And to me, this looks a little plain, so you can always change the background color. For me, I'm going to add a gradient, so click layer, click new fill layer again, and this time click the gradient option. And as you can see, the little arrow here is what you select to play around with the preset gradients. So I'm going to go with the Pan-African one, but I'll just check and see what other ones are available. I'll stick with the red and green. So click OK. Next, to put it in the back, you're going to click layer again. You're going to click arrange, and then you'll click send to back. And this is the digital paper that you will end up with based on the seamless pattern that we created already. So you see you have the gradient here, you have the seamless pattern with the girl silhouette and the crown, and I am calling this Afro Crown digital paper. Now, as my treat to you, I'm sharing this digital paper as a digital file on my website at rakisha.com. You can download it and use it for your personal use or commercial use up to 500 units with attribution to me. So you can tag me on Instagram, you can tag my website, or you can tag my name, just letting people know that you got the digital file from me. As always, I want to thank you for watching. I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on social media at Rakisha Craftinista or my Facebook group called Crafters Plus Creators. I want to thank you for watching, and please leave suggestions for future tutorials in the comments.